Hello folks, welcome to my new video. Today again with my Forrest Gump collection. In my last video I showed you the US 15th anniversary edition in this kind of chocolate box, and the Spanish edition. In this video I will show you these three beautiful full sleeves from Film Arena. So the first edition, this Blu-ray Ultra HD edition, and here's what's inside. The second is one lenticular. Both other editions are only Blu-ray, and one is one lenti, and here's a double lenti. So here's what's inside. If you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing to my channel. It would help a lot. So, and please activate notifications. So here is what's inside. All these three editions are similar structured. Well, I will show you the steelbooks at the end of the video. At first the booklets and the cards. So at first the different full slips. The Ultra HD full slip with this partial gloss. It's as usual for Film Arena, with this incredible quality. It's you see that it's something completely different. The world will never be the same once you have seen it through the eyes of Forrest Gump. Yeah, like through the eyes of a child, of a big child. Here's the number. I have the number of 671. It's not that limited for Film Arena. And here you see edition 1. Yeah, edition 1, edition 2, edition 3. Well, now the second edition, it's one lenti. In contrast to, let's say, Mental Lab or Kimchi, that also they also make great full slips, but their full slips are mostly completely identical. The content is identical, so the full slips are different, but they have the same booklets. It's the third edition, the double lenti. Yeah. Identical booklets, identical cards, identical steelbooks. Film Arena Film Arena always has different content in their editions. Very beautiful. And sometimes they even have different steelbooks. Well, in this case, it's the same steelbook. The first edition, and as usual for Film Arena, if the box is not lenticular itself, a lenticular magnet for the steelbook is included. Yeah, it's the same steelbook, but it's a lenticular cover. As I said before, in the end of the video, I will show you the steelbook. Every full slip has a folder with cards and a booklet. Begin with the booklet of the first edition. It's an artwork booklet with some nice photos. Excel full slips. Those are Excel full slips, but they mostly don't have that much more content than the normal full slips. The main difference is in normal sized full slips, all the cards are stored inside the steelbook. In Excel full slips, at least mostly all of the cards are stored inside a folder. The normal full slips mostly have, often have two sets of cards. Bigger cards and smaller, mostly character cards. The Excel full slips have only big cards, more big cards. So mostly 2 sets of cards, but all of the same size. It's possible because they have more room to store them. Yeah. Yeah, it's the similar artwork as in the US 15th anniversary edition from my last video. And here are 2 booklets with some information, as usual for Film Arena. The booklets are completely in English, which is great because the Film Arena is from Czech Republic, and in contrast to the Asian editions mostly have, well, in Chinese or Korean. A lot of artwork. It's difficult to open, really difficult to open, because you have to hold it still, and with one hand it's even more difficult. Crazy 60s. Run, Forest, Run. I suppose it's the scene with Shit Happens. When shit happens, brand is invented. So, a review of the 20th of the late 20th century after the war, through the eyes of a big child. Forrest Gump. Yeah, the booklets are completely different, but some of some of the artwork is the same. Yeah. I got those full slips, well, not they were not as expensive as I expected. It's a funny thing that some Film Arena full slips become incredibly expensive, 2 or 3 times the price, the original price. But some of them, I bought a lot of Film Arena full slips on eBay, cheaper than on the Film Arena official site. Though they are all out of print, of course, but for some reason. So, well, here's the folder of the first edition. Yeah, Forrest Gump collector's cards, postcards, and character cards. And well, it's I store the usually the numbering card. It's a beautiful numbering card. Numbering cards are stored outside the box on the J card, but I mostly keep them in the folder. Here's enough room, so I can have I can see both sides and remove this glue. Here's a sticker. Every new edition of Film Arena, newer Film Arena edition has a sticker. They are all different. Edition 1. And by the way, here are the J cards. I forgot to show them. That's from the first edition, and I forgot from which. They are all different, and one of them is from the second, and one from the third. But I forgot which one. So, now let's begin with the cards. the character cards and the postcard. All the cards are framed with this beautiful white kind of frame. It's a little blurry. Yeah, the character cards. Forrest Gump in the military. And here's the backside. And now the photo cards. With this postcards with this postcard backside. Well, it's usual for the edition, the postcards, but well, I don't know who will send a film or in a card as a postcard. It doesn't make much sense. So it was one of the greatest special effects. Lieutenant Dan's missing legs. I mean, today it's nothing special, but back then it was really incredible. Yeah. Scenes from the movie. The folder of the second edition. And here's the number and card of the second edition. All the numbers are different because I bought them, well, from different sellers, and the second and third I bought from one seller, but well, he seems to have bought them from different sellers himself, so I have all the different numbers, which is not a real problem for me. And here is the sticker. I always keep them. I simply cut the shrink wrap and keep them in the box. So here are character cards and photo cards. Here's the back side with the bench and the characters. Lieutenant Dan. The little forest. Here are the photo cards. They're horizontal. The wedding. Now to the last folder from the third edition. It would better fit the first edition, I think. Well, miracles happen every day. Some people don't think so, but they do. Forrest Gump with the feather and the clouds. Character cards, only character cards, right? And here is the numbering card. The numbering cards are different. Here, edition 3. Here, the people with the chocolate box. And here is the sticker. First editions, the early editions from a couple of years ago didn't have the sticker. It's a new edition. Kimchi DVD also has different stickers for all their movies. So here are the character cards. And here's the back side. It's you will see it's the same artwork as on the steelbook. Really, really beautiful. Jenny with Mother. Lieutenant Dan. Robert Zemeckis himself. The last couple of years he made a lot of movies in 2000s and even in the last couple of years, for example, Witches and Christmas Carol. But most of his new movies are not that critically acclaimed as in earlier days with Dying Boba. Now to the steelbooks, as promised. It's unfortunately the very same steelbook in every edition. Here one with a lenticular card. This one from the third edition is still shrink wrap because the cards are stored in the folder. Now, well, let's begin. It has this matte finish, really beautiful matte finish. I like glossy steelbooks, but this one is really nice. It has very nice artwork. Unfortunately, no embossing or debossing. Here's what's inside. Some scenes from the movie and the Blu-ray. And here's the box of chocolates, as I already showed you in the 15th anniversary edition from the US. It's the same artwork. Really nice. So last thing is, here's the steelbook from the Ultra HD edition, and it has the 4K Ultra HD 4K version of the movie with this, well, non-existent artwork, and they added this kind of thingy, and the disc is simply added in this bag, and you can glue this thingy here, so you have a 2-disc steelbook. Well, but I won't do it probably. Well, folks, that was it. Please subscribe to my channel, it would help a lot. Leave a thumb up. Yeah, till the next time. That's actually the son of Forrest Gump, Little Forrest, played by Haley Joel Osment, the Sixth Sense and AI, Artificial Intelligence kid. Yeah, till the next time. Bye bye.